Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Angry Cast and Fallout Shelter 2023. Happy birthday for Fallout Shelter. It's 8 years old this week. Well, congratulations on getting to 8. And they're going to give away some stuff, including 3 lunchboxes, a Mr. Handy, 2 pet carriers, and 10 Nuka-Cola Quantums. Of course, I'm going to claim all that stuff. I just have no place to put the Mr. Handys yet. Ah, jeez. Alright, with that out of the way, my goodness, we've still got, like I said, I didn't get to, I just didn't get to it. I was meant to destroy this and reset, but I only had 145,000 caps at this point, and I want to like move the radio room and the theme and outfit, and they're still working on one. They still got another day, so I was kind of I was trying to wait for them to get done, and then move these row down to here, and then, you know, build this back in. That's going to take a little bit extra time, but yeah, almost got it where I want it. All right, Guy Fieri, we just saw Guy Fieri there. I don't know where the hell he was at, but oh well. Let's go ahead and do that quest that we were going to do. Out of the vault, into the shadows, destroy Eli Calvert's raiders with your military death squad. For far too long, the evil bandit, Eli Calvert, has raided the innocent dwellers of the wasteland. For the safety of your vault, assemble your soldiers and raid death upon Eli and his gang of madmen. Okay. Sure. And we need to get you... Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so we need to have at least... What is the requirement? We need to have officer fatigues, which is a +5. And we don't have +5s available. So we're going to just take... we're gonna just take yours, and we're gonna take yours, and you've got 17, 11, and yours. We'll take yours, and you've got wasteland junk, and I think we're gonna give you Pip, so we can get. I think there's some. Critical hits we can get. So let's get them out there. Go have fun. Oh, they still got the damn railway rifles, or some of them do. It don't matter. We know it doesn't matter. We can do it. We can do it. We'll figure it out. It's okay. I'll figure that out offline, and we'll be back. All right, there. It's time to do Out of the Vault, Into the Shadows. Kill Eli Calvert. Alrighty. So, update on the front of everything. Yeah. The dog. Oh my gosh, the dog. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. She's at the vet right now with Megan. We have possibility of getting her into a obedience class or training class tonight. Hopefully that'll help things, because she just seems very reactive to other. Like we've taken her to PetSmart, we've taken her to Tractor Supply, on a leash. You know, keeping her very close. She's she's more like people. Sometimes people, and I don't know why, because she came in with the guy that brought her to us, and she was perfectly fine, never barked at us. Now, if I'm upstairs, Megan downstairs, I walk around, the dog, there's something going on in the house. But as soon as she sees me, she's fine. But you walk her somewhere, and she gets all bent out of shape over people. I don't know why. I have no idea. And I just got a text from Megan saying, I don't know if this is going to work. We had to muzzle her because she nipped at a tech, the vet tech. And, oh, man. So, well, I mean, yeah, she's at the vet, so I can understand that. But, again, I don't know. I really don't know. But it's funny because it's like, we think she has a UTI, first of all, because she keeps going around the one room, and she pees in that room, the dining room. I've taken her out within an hour. She went, it took her out 3 times within an hour because she was at the door. And, can't tell if the dog wants to go out and play, because the other dogs on either side of us are outside, or if she has to go to the bathroom. We're not going to take that chance, because obviously had peed in the house. Took her outside, and she went. So 3 times in an hour, she at least squatted and went. I guess this is it. This is the guy. Oh, God, let me click. Ah! Oh, for flipping hell. Oh, he's dead now. So I had to catch, it in a cup when we're outside, and we had to get other stuff because we have to get all of our clearances before we can even decide to go to training. This is obedience class, so I had to, go grab other stuff to check for worms, anything else like that. Shouldn't be, because this was coming from a foster home, but you never can tell. And I just don't know what's going on, because this animal, sweet as can be, but at the same time can turn on you on a dime, and it's just like, yeah, she was out in the streets, she was out, and I don't want to hear any, well, that's the breed. No, it's not. It's the people who have it. Because I have known. Oh, well, okay. All right, well, they're gonna fight. I have known pit bulls, and they can be the sweetest dog. If they're not raised and trained to be nice and obedient, and they are made to feel threatened, made to feel violent and all that, yeah, that's going to happen. But it's the people. It's not inherent to a breed. Now, you can argue with me all you want. I'm not going to engage in that, because I've seen it. I know people who they are into the rehab of image of pit bulls. Like there's a group that they are rehabbing the image of pit bulls. No, I'm not going to go there. But she's only half, she's a half pug, so she snores. She's not very big, but she might be small, but there she is, mighty. And it's just really upsetting that we can't figure this out. But again, it's only been a week. She's still a puppy. She's not even. She's what, almost 5 months old. So we haven't even given her a chance yet. And I don't want to keep throwing her into the system, because I want to solve this. So we're going to keep trying to do what we do, and as best as we can, to ensure that this, dog gets a good life. She deserves it, We all do in this world. So I just think we're reacting too quickly. That's my thought. We're just reacting too quickly. We have to go through the motions, get this done, go do the steps, and work on it. The whole point of it was, should we just get an older dog? We get an older dog that's going to be, they're either going to like the cat, they're not going to like the cat. They're getting along to the point where they're not killing each other. She wants to play with him. He's just kind of like, you're at a 5. I need you at about a 3. We're more like a 7, but I just don't know. All right. Well, we got it all done. We killed him. Let's go. Yep. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Oh, a fire hydrant bat. We didn't have that one. We had the heavy murk here. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. We'll do one more. The Abyss. Great movie. Yeah, let's get you going. Explore the bottomless depths. What's that say? Explore the depth of a bottomless vault. Well, I don't think it's going to be bottomless. We've all heard the rumors of bottomless vault, one that is deeper than any others that have been built, but now it actually seems that we have actually located it. We need to send a recon party and explore the vault and unlock its deadly secret. It's, Alright, get you back into your correct jumpsuit. Yeah. And get you back your correct gun. Or do we not have? We're gonna take Miss. You are. Come on! Oh, for flipping hell! We're gonna take yours. All right. Okay, let's get them going. Where is Pip? I put Pip on someone else. Yeah, you need to be there. Get on it. Have fun. Oh, for 11. Solve the secret of the vault. 4? No. Oh my. Holy shit snacks. It's a big one. It's a big boy. Wow. Okay. How about that? Yeah. Okay. This is going to be a long-ass one. Going to be a long-ass one. Oh, well. Okay, so... I have a conundrum. I hate talking about other games, but this is important. This is sort of, part and parcel of everything we do here at the Angry Cast. It goes a little something like this. Back in 2020, I had bought a laptop. Okay, let's take it back even further. Bought a laptop in 2012, the beginning of the Angry Cast. All right, and I don't know for much about computers that I do know, and working in IT and all that, I know very little about some of the most simplest things in the world. And a 12-year-old could figure it out and tell me. In fact, I had a conversation with Bailey yesterday about this, and she went on and on about it. I got this laptop in 2012. It was an HP NV6, and I thought, I'm going to be able to play video games with this thing. And it had Intel HD graphics. Yeah. If you remember, fans of if you've been around since the early days, 10 years ago, when we started doing this kind of stuff, I kicked off everything doing Minecraft. And the reason I got that new laptop is because the one before that was a Windows 7 machine, and you couldn't run Minecraft unless you were on some of the lower settings, and God forbid you do mod packs. It just 1 frame per second. So I got the newer one, and I was like, oh, this is running great. This is awesome. And it was fine, and I could play a bunch of stuff. And then I tried to do what was it called? Dead Island Riptide, and there's like a handful of videos. Some of my earliest big view count videos were about me failing at trying to play Dead Island Riptide just because of the simple fact that it was just crawling at 1 frame per second. And I'm like, why is the game slowed so much? Why is the game so slow every time I do this? And I made some adjustments, and then I went through. I'm like, I can't figure it out. And people were buying into they were all right there with me, and I was dumb. I was dumb at the time. I didn't realize how dumb I was. The PC I had, you couldn't run Dead Island Riptide with it that well at all. And then on top of that, I was running Fraps and recording it, and everything's as soon as I stopped recording, the game ran semi-fine. And I couldn't understand. I'm like, oh, yeah, well, that makes a hell of a lot of sense now. Oh, hello. Yeah, it was not a cool thing. So once I figured out that, you can't run everything on Intel HD graphics, I had made plans. At some point, I was going to replace this laptop with a better gaming system. I owe it, to the process if I'm going to do that. Now, of course, I wasn't making any money off the Angrycast, not making any money off of any of these videos, still not making any money off these videos, so I can't really justify getting a better computer to play video games to record when I'm not making any money off them anyways. It's just throwing money down a hole. But I was willing, to give it a try. So, flash forward 7 years later to 2020, and we are in lockdown protocols, and I'm remote and can't really do much, and I have a little bit extra time to fart around on the PC because I'm not spending 2 hours of my day driving back and forth to work. My laptop dies. That crap top, as I called it, that NV6 finally died. And I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Because of the Mongo Angry, Mongo Smash, my graphic design end of things, and the Angry Cast, which, recording videos for YouTube, I needed I needed something. And I remember I had this big old thing in the back of my head. I'm going to go buy a big old gaming rig, the liquid cooling things and all manner of bells and whistles and neon lights and aliens and other whatever see-through things. Because again, I don't know much about how these things work. So yeah, I was planning on. Wow, we still had a long way to go. I could have slowed my roll a little bit. So I was going to go and buy this, put money aside to spend on a big, huge honking machine. At the same time, though, we had just bought a house. Our wedding was like 3 months away. So I didn't have that. I didn't have a place to put it either. We hadn't moved yet. So I was like, okay, I just need something. So I went and I spent probably $1,300, I think, whatever, for this Omen core. It's I don't even know what but I know it's got a NVIDIA. I think it's got at least a 2060, I think, in it. And it's great. I mean, everything runs fine on it. Awesome. I mean, I have some slowness, and it heats up a lot when I'm playing stuff like Satisfactory or 7 Days to Die or anything like that. But for the most part, everything runs really, really great, and it's awesome. And the funniest part about it was when I first started out doing that, and I realized I couldn't play a lot of great games. Once I got a PlayStation 4, I was like, oh, I'm going to shift my gaming from PC because I don't have the money to keep buying hard drives. Ooh, that didn't work out. I didn't have the money to keep buying hard drives. So, Fraps, usually a 2 to 3 minute video clip runs about 4 gig. And that's not great. But on the PlayStation, all the compression on that stuff, because of the way that they do their thing, the file sizes were for a 10-minute clip a 10-minute clip was just about the same amount, if not less, in terms of size. And that's cool because I was like, I can grab all the stuff I do. And I actually had it down to a science where I would record 10 minutes, but I would do it in such a way that I knew what I needed, and I didn't have to take everything over. Like I recorded on PC, I just had everything, and I had to sift through all the clips to find the meat. To find the nuggets that I could put in together for a 20-minute video. So an hour and a half worth of recording would be boiled down into like 20 minutes of good material, which, again, that's subjective. But the idea being that, yeah, that was there. So, I got to go back here. Oh, crap. Then I found out that it was a lot harder for me to have to, keep transporting stuff, and I was losing things. For whatever reason, because of the way the PlayStation sometimes, I would lose. You'd hit a wrong button. Oh, hello there. I hadn't seen you there. We don't get many visitors down here, and all these critters and whatnot. It only gets worse as you go deeper, so my brother tells me. He lives near the bottom where it's cool and quiet. How much further down is your brother's place? What can you tell us about this place? You should ask my brother. He used to be the overseer of this vault. Guessing. Maybe a glowing one. I don't know how that's going to work out. But you hit a wrong button, you do something stupid, you lose a clip, and it just became harder and harder for me to maintain. The less time I had, effectively, was cutting into my ability to put out videos at a good pace. So, getting this newer machine PC was a step towards me having better quality, like Papa John's pizza, better, ingredients, better pizza kind of idea. The problem was, though, is that I was having trouble recording with Fraps, and I think it was because of Fraps isn't being updated anymore. Fraps is pretty much end of life. It still works. You can still use it, but it's not great. And the whole entire time I'm doing this, I'm thinking, and I'm still running out of space everywhere I turn. How am I going to keep doing these things? I didn't realize that the laptop, the Omen itself, came with a capture card on. Basically, there's this G-Force or whatever it's called on this laptop, and from the capture card, from the graphics card, it does its own recording, and I'm like, oh my god, that's great! It's built in. I don't have to have a separate thing. And I paid what, $36 for Fraps back in 2012. So not like I was really, it was a step up, and it was for free, and I didn't throw away money. I got really 10 good years out of it almost. So I had then found out, and then using that, I had a lot of great footage that it had smaller space. It was compressed better, and I could still play better games. So this was great, awesome, everything's cool. Gah! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There we go, got one. Problem is now it's 2020. It's now 2023, and I keep forgetting that it's been 3 years, that it's been that long, and now here we are. I'm staring at 2023. I don't have I think I talked about it before. I have a credit card. Oh, I wonder if that was him. Oh, come on, get him. Come on, no. Get the other guy. Well, now you will. He can't fix anybody, but he can hurt us harder. Oh dear. All right. 2023. I can't believe it's been 3 years. It feels like it's been a year. I feel like we've somehow lost 2 years of our lives, and we don't know where they went. And I don't. It's like 2020 was simultaneously so far ago, and yet it was just like yesterday. The whole point of this entire long ass diatribe about that machine, and I had another point and I lost it right now. Was that? Oh yeah, the credit card. Credit card. I had this credit card that you use it every day. You use it every day for stuff that you would just normally use your bank account for. Gonna get gas, gonna get groceries, fine. Go to the store, buy those things, and then you just pay off that credit card bill before it starts to gain interest. So you're using your bank card, or using your credit card the same way you would use your bank card. And the great thing about it is that for every dollar, you get so many points, and it's actually figures into being like $2 for a point or something like that. It ends up being $2 per point, and I don't know what constitutes a point, but there's tiers. You go certain places, that's this much. You go to certain other places, that's this much. Everything else falls into like the 1%. There's like 1, 2, 3, and 4% rewards. You can use them to pay off your bill. You can do everything else with it. I've been saving them up, and I did this before when I got the PlayStation 3 and I got the Wii for free, where I just saved all those things and turned them in. So I'm doing the same thing. I was going to use it to get a PlayStation 5 because I was wanting to get a PlayStation 5, do all that, and have that, and everything be great. And I have, at work, we have these reward points for doing a good job. People give you a pat on the back and say, oh, you did great. Thanks for helping me out. You get points. And they translate into 1 point per dollar. So that's pretty cool because it's like you can get gift cards. You can get cash. Right now, I've got about 225 points saved up from work. So that's $225. I've got 230,000 points through the credit card, which roughly translates into about. No, actually, no. It's 100. It translates into like roughly twice that. So it's like $270,000. So between the two things, I have like over $500, which would be enough to get a basic digital version of the PlayStation. And I was going to do that. I was going to pull the trigger on it. But I've changed my mind. I've changed what I want to do with this. I've changed what I want to do because I'm thinking I want to get a new gaming rig. I want to get a PC. I want to have, I want to play games. I want to get a PlayStation 5. It'd be great to have a PlayStation 5. I just don't have time to play it. But the new PC would be useful for a lot of other things as well. Now, granted, we moved in last August, and I haven't still got my office where I want it to be. So I don't have any room in my office right now for a new system. I have a desk with my laptop sitting on it. I have my other TV on a cabinet sitting next to that, and I've got another table, like I have a tray table. Like I have like a corner unit going, and my tray table has my my work laptop on it. So I don't have any place to put a new rig, especially one that requires that. And the room's only got 2 outlets to begin with, which is ridiculous. So it's not exactly in the best of shape as it is right now. Like Room Raider would hate it. So I'm working on that. So I haven't got there yet. This is a damn long ass. This is a deep vault, man. I tell you what. But I would like to do that. So I'm holding off. The problem is that I've got that little bit of FOMO kicking in, okay? Because, and this is relatable at least to Bethesda's point of view. We're not talking about so much other video games in a video game video, but we are discussing the company that makes them. Bethesda is releasing Starfield, which I have pretty much dubbed No Man's Skyrim. And if you've watched any of the trailers or any of the work on it, pretty much that's what it is. It's No Man's Sky, and it's Skyrim in space. It's, you know, Bethesda's new property, the first one they've released in like 25 years. And I don't mean, like, you know, Fallout has been around for 25 years, and Skyrim has the Elder Scrolls have been around for that long. So this is a brand new IP, as they would call it, intellectual property. It's not a derivative. It's not a sequel. It's, you know, it's a brand new story concept, everything. But Starfield is basically, like I said, Skyrim in space, where you play the part of somebody that gets involved in a conflict, and you have to form alliances with, you know, certain groups and but instead of just being like, oh, I'm in the Commonwealth, where I'm going to go from Boston to, you know, Cambridge to, you know, all that, or to the, you know, Far Harbor or whatever for the DLC, or even like Skyrim, where like, oh, I'm in Morthal and I'm going to go to Whiterun and then go off to Winterhold or whatever. We're talking like galaxy, like we're talking like planets. Like, I'm on one planet, I'm going to go to another planet, I'm going to go to another solar system. It's that vast. You're not just, you know, hanging out on one place. You're going to the stars, and you're going to other places, and I don't know what that's going to be like, because the one big thing about No Man's Sky was that there were no load screens. Now, there kind of are. You just don't notice them as much. In that the action of you going through like a wormhole or traveling to another, or a black hole or anything like that, or going into another thing, those are load screens. We just don't realize it because they it seems like action that's happening. So you have this, you know, the system by which you go to other planets, and there's no load screens, and you do all the stuff there, and you can craft, and you can you know, look at all the animals, so you can scan things, you can look at things. So it's No Man's Sky. You can build a ship and add stuff to it, and make it bigger or whatever else. My eyes must be deceiving me. No one has come this deep in decades. Even then, very few people ever did. Robots built most of this vault. They malfunctioned and just kept on digging down until they broke. Or they broke down. I think your brother misses you. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Maybe I'll visit him in the spring. we got a lunchbox for that. Okay, cool. Yay! Yay! Did we get that other? Yeah. But it still has the same. You have, you know, you level up. You add skill points to different things. You can unlock things. You can get new stuff. You can, you know, focus on certain traits or certain other stuff. And it's basically where you get into like a Bethesda game, where like you have this decision trees on things and how you react to stuff, and how you form alliances and whatnot, how you play, and you know, the morality of it all. So yeah, No Man's Skyrim. That's why I say that. But the problem with this entire thing is that, one, it's going to require more than my PC can handle. it's going to require more than my PC can handle at this point. So, and it's also a laptop. I mean, it's not, whatever. The other thing is that Bethesda and Microsoft are now the same thing, and they have bought. They are releasing it exclusively on Xbox and PC. So PlayStation won't be in the mix. And I don't want to go buy an Xbox because, one, I've never had an Xbox. I don't have any desire to have an Xbox. I don't have any games for Xbox. No sense in getting an Xbox. No idea, rather, now that I'm on PC, either PlayStation or PC is where I want to go. And again, I could go get a brand new Xbox S or an X and play it, but they it's not doing me any good. But like Unreal Engine 5, man, the Lumen stuff and all that other, detail. I want that experience. I want that experience where you get all the lighting and all that other stuff, and the in-depthness, because this is a space game. So that's why I've decided to say I gotta ramp up my efforts, and I can't do that alone. So I don't think it's going to happen. It's now June, comes out in a couple of months, right? So yeah. All right, you know what? We're going to bring them back in for just the cost of one Nuka-Cola Quantum. So yeah, here's how you fit into this thing. If you like what we've been doing, I say it a lot of times, you like what we've been doing. Ooh, focus Gatling laser. Don't have that one. Wow, how about that? Cool. And then, of course, that's... Yeah. If you like what we're doing here at the Angrycast and you want to contribute, and, I for $3,000, me getting a brand new PC, it seems kind of stupid and silly and frivolous and everything else, every other thing under the sun, but it's something I want to do. Oh, look, it's another one. Oh my gosh, we got another one? The celebration's almost over. Here is one final gift to enjoy. My God, we got another Mr. Handy. Look at all the stuff you're getting. Look at all the stuff we've got. Holy crap, look at what we got. Holy shnikes, yo. We gotta do that. We gotta do that. We're gonna do this next time. What's gonna be the quest next time? Arms race. Same, well, yeah, we'll do that. So, okay. So yeah, if support the Angrycast. There's links in the description for buying a coffee or for buying merch where you actually get something out of the deal. You get a cool sticker or a cool shirt based off your favorite video game or pop culture or geek or whatever else, or movie or anything like that. And it helps support the Angrycast and puts money. Like, granted, it's not that great. A sticker may cost you $5. I get 50 cents. You buy a coffee, you don't get a sticker, but I get the $5. That's how those things work. But I'm willing to say, listen, I would rather you get something out of the deal. I'll take whatever I can get. But supporting the Angrycast is the way to do that, and every little bit helps. Thank you, Cappy. Every little bit helps. So if you can support us anyway, you can, like, thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends, get some more. I'm not going to do ad revenue. It's just not going to happen, because I'm never going to get to the point where I'm going to fulfill whatever YouTube goalpost moving thing is this time. So I'm not too worried about it. But like I said, if you like what you're seeing, support us, and we're gonna open up these next time, because there's way too many here for me to do right now, and it's getting late. So we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Please take care of each other, take care of yourself, take care of your planet, take care of your animals. Hopefully we can get out of this, and everything will be great. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.